We finished last season with 16-9 record, bringing back 6 varsity guys that played meaningful minutes last year. So, with that growth and the experience that I'm bringing back, I think that we're going to put a great product out there on the floor.
I'm very confident. I know Coach has trusted both of us to lead our team. I know he wants us to be those guys that make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to do.
Pushing these guys, knocking down those barriers and walls that, that they don't believe that they can get across in that weight room. The conditioning program from the summer into the fall, and just the competitiveness that we're bringing to the table each and every day in practice. We're, balls to the wall, get on the floor for loose balls, making that practice more competitive and harder than what it's going to feel like in the game. So, bringing those components, there's nothing like a game like atmosphere, but enhancing that and putting that into practice is going to really benefit us in the game. So it comes from the coaches and it trickles down into your leaders and your captains, and it spreads amongst the program. So, me personally, myself and my staff, we can't do it by ourselves. That's why we lean on our players, player-led guys to implement that in the locker room and out there on the floor. So, we got a good group of a senior class that's coming up that's going to help lead us. So, dealing with these guys and letting them take everything else through the program. And, bringing those guys back into the program now and letting them speak to our guys, and our guys seeing some old film of them when they played, just trying to make it one big family. And, this is a different age, different time in basketball. The game's not played the same way. The night, Braden had 43 with the 13 threes. In a single game was a night. It wasn't only about him, it was about his teammates. If everybody could have actually seen that game and how it was played, and how once he probably got to about 7 or 8 made threes, how his teammates, without me or my coaching staff ever mentioning what number he was at, they started looking for him even more because they saw what kind of hot streak he was on. It was more about the team that night. And that night is not only special to him, but it's special to the entire program, because not only did he make 13, we made 22, made 22 made threes as a team that night. So, and it's all about family. That's our motto at One Athens. We are one big family, on the court and off. We'll meet with our captains. We'll talk about the plans for the week, expectations, things that aren't going right on the floor, in the locker room, and it's up to these guys to go back in and infiltrate their teammates and let them know what's going on. Because at the end of the day, we want player-led programs. If the coach is having to dictate every right or wrong, make every decision in the program, then it's not player-led. So we try to, like I said, give these guys that leadership and give them the keys to the car and let them drive. And it's times where we're the passenger.